What's up, Turtle fans? I am bringing you another Ninja Turtle review. This time we're going to have a look at the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtle Tank. Now this obviously goes along with the basic action figures that are in the Playmates Toys line. So it looks pretty awesome from the outside. We'll just have a look at the box art first, then we'll bust it open and see what we have. We can see right on the front, it has 10 plus features. The turtles look like they fit in there pretty nicely. Again, the pizza points that I mentioned in the reviews with the basic figures. 2-in-1 villain bust and turtle tank, so it looks like it has some pretty cool features there. We turn this on the side and have a look. We can see that the shell hog cycles actually also connect to this vehicle. So I like how Playmates Toys actually did that. It's fun whenever things tie in together within the line. So the shell hog cycles, which are in stores currently, are compatible with the turtle tank. So let's turn this around. And if we have a look at the back, it talks a little bit more about the features that we have. We have Donnie's removable lab, dual projectile launcher, flip open front cab attack, and as I mentioned earlier, the turtles look like they fit in there nicely. And coming down, we have what it looks like in the vehicle mode, and then coming over here, it transforms to the mobile ops unit. So this looks like a fun vehicle. This was $34.99 on Amazon. And there was a little complaint on my end. I mean, the box is pretty damaged, and if I turn that around, you'll kind of see it just popped open. So I'm hoping all of the pieces are here. I mean, I don't think that there's anything damaged inside, but just something to note if you are ordering on Amazon, hopefully you won't have the same issue. And the box is dented there, but luckily it's a hard plastic, so I don't think the contents inside are damaged, but just something to note as I mentioned. So if I flip this around to here, we can see the other part of the box art. Again, kind of the same basic information, the 2-in-1 villain busted tank, transformed to secret lab playset. And yeah, so it looks like a fun set. So let's open this up and see what we got inside. Now that the turtle tank is unboxed, we can actually see that the tank itself is pretty much all put together. We only have a few things that we need to make some adjustments to, and some stuff we need to add. So first of all, we have a little baggie here that comes with a couple missiles. The mirrors are also in here and a couple other little parts. And then there was a plastic, and I actually just pulled this stuff out of the plastic to make it easier to show what was in it. There was a plastic bag that had the pamphlet, obviously with the Rise of TMNT Playmates line. Talks about the turtle points, which I still need to do, still need to look into that. A lot of stickers, and of course the instructions. So we'll get the stickers on, we'll get all of the rubber bands and everything off of the tank itself, and then we'll show what the final product looks like. Now that all of the stickers are on and the few pieces that came with it that we needed to attach are on, let's have a look at the features. So the first feature, if we come to the front and open the front cab, we can actually insert the figures. So we'll take Donatello, stick him right down in, and we'll take Raphael as well, put him down in there, and we'll just close that back up. And we can see that they fit nicely right down inside. So if you want the turtles to drive, you can place them right down in the front cab there. And we'll just open this back up. And whenever you push this down, actually, it does usually pop just a little bit. So it's kind of tightens it up so it's not so loose. And if you just kind of give it a little pop up, then you know you can open the cap back up. So we'll turn this now back to the side and have a look at some of the other features. So we have obviously Donnie's lab, which we know raises up. And if we actually just go ahead and do that, so we'll pull this up, and we can see that it actually attaches to the back. So we'll lower the back hatch, bring this forward, and there are two little slots right there for the pegs to fit in. And then this part actually raises up too, so we get everything nice and secure. And I believe that that is how that works. So now that we've raised Donnie's lab, this is what it looks like in that form. As I said, the back hatch opens up. And something else I wanted to point out too, on the box art, it looks very different where the hog cycles attach. So they actually attach right through here. On the vehicle box itself, it actually looks like there's like a covering on there with a sticker, but the instructions don't have that. The instructions look like this, so I don't believe that I am missing any parts or anything like that. But that's interesting. So if you press the button, that pops out. And when that pops out, then I'll just kind of turn this on its side. You can see it would fit right in there nicely, the hog cycles. And then to reattach it, just kind of press it forward, and it's the same thing. If I just turn this vehicle around, it's the same thing on both sides. Pop it out, put it back in, push it back in. And here's just kind of a back shot of, like I said, where there's attach. So let me raise the camera up here and we'll have a look at Donnie's lab. So if we actually just spin this around, we can see that it does move, you know, back and forth. You can see the little hinges right here, which will tell you where it pops open. And then this also actually pops open just like that. And if we get the Donatello figure, we can just set him right down in there. So he fits nicely, pull him out. And then this actually lifts back as well. So let me just kind of get a grip on it here and pop it open. And we can see the figures can actually stand up here too. So if you wanted the figures to stand up on top of Donnie's lab, you could do that as well. And simply swing that back forward, snap it in, and you can just kind of set that, or if you want to put that down, and you can. Kind of sticks out a little bit. I have had a little trouble with that. It just doesn't seem to click very well. But there we go. That popped open on the bottom. So if we look too, we see that we have these three little, which would look like kind of the buttons for the missiles. Now this one obviously doesn't do anything, but if we come around, we can see there's a missile on this side, and there's a missile on this side as well. So what we can do is I'll just face it so that I don't lose the missile. And if I just press this button, you can see that the missile launches. Same thing with this one. And they come out of there with some pretty good force. And to lower this now, we simply lift it up out of the holes there. And when we tuck it down in, then this actually has to come straight down as well. Because if it doesn't come straight down, then it just sticks up and you can't really tell how it's supposed to go. So that actually has to slide the whole way down. And you can see, push it down, and then you're back to square one. And then the back, you know, you can have to lift that up a little bit to get the back on. But you can see kind of how this is lifted up. So that's kind of one of my small complaints about this. It just doesn't really attach that well. So if it's kind of a flimsier plastic, so it doesn't go down and connect, you know, real well in the slot there. So you can tell I'm just kind of messing with it. It's just not really wanting to go down in. So that is a little bit of a complaint. I think this is cool how it looks just, you know, straight on, just as the turtle tank, and then, you know, the feature they have. So let's take off Donnie's lab here, and I'll show you how that works as it is by itself. And if we remove Donnie's lab, we can see that it just simply has a little connecting part, which would slide down nicely. Now the directions do say that this can be placed on top of the Epic Lair playset as well. So we'll have to test that out whenever I get the Lair playset, which that is also on its way. So this is just kind of, you know, spins around, not really a whole lot to it. It's just the, you know, the lab itself where you can lift it open again. And I was noticing too, when I was having trouble, there is a little, kind of a little slot here where this piece fits down in. If we push down, it does kind of stick, but it's still, like I said, it's just not, does not attach as well as I would like it to. And then this part, again, kind of doesn't fit down as nice as it should too. But yeah, so if you want to put it back on, then you can, we'll just lower this down so that it's easier. So we'll just slide that back under, push that down, get it down to the ground. If we want this back on, pop it in. And you got to kind of mess with it a little bit, because these pegs, if they don't fit down in correctly, then it's not going to, you know, fit. So you need to kind of jiggle with it, push it down. I'm not even sure what it's hung up on. There we go. So it goes down, push the back hatch up, and again, this thing's just popping up on me there. So that is the turtle tank. It's a really cool looking piece. Like I said, I have a few complaints about it. The flimsy plastic, I think, is one of the issues as to why it won't attach the best. This spins around whenever it's on the tank itself too. The wheels are kind of cool. They have kind of some purple on them underneath, like on the tires. I don't know if that's supposed to be kind of like sludge or what it is, but it looks like a cool appearance. I'll just kind of go do a quick little go around here where you can see the stickers. So we have the Turtle Power license plate, the lights were stickers, lights in the top were stickers, these on each side were stickers as well, and where it says taxi on the top of Donnie's Lab, that's actually stickers too that we put on. And turn it the whole way around, we have the tail light stickers, another license plate, Turtle Power, and a couple other stickers down here. And I think that pretty much wraps things up. So how we get the missiles back in, just slide them in just like that. They'll give a little pop and you'll know they're in. Slide it back this way, pop that one in, and we got the turtle tank. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment, let me know what your thoughts are on the turtle tank. Be sure to check out my other videos, as I have reviewed pretty much everything from the basic line on up so far. I'm going to have the playset soon. So the Epic Lair playset will be arriving, I believe, this weekend. So be on the lookout for that, and thank you again.